Oh, the stream, I'm pretty sure just died out again.
Try again, Nyla.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh no, we're back. It looks like we're back. Okay.
Back right at it again. Doo-doo. Greed and memories. Yeah, there's greed here. Like, yeah, that's just $50,000.
She's just gonna like mother hen Nyla, like picking up her arms, like checking under, like
What
just
happens?
observing.
And where are we?
We're in a vault.
We
With
met a
lots of
nice.
money.
We met
We
a
were in
nice
a
friend.
library.
Aye. We killed the shadowy figure, the Beastmaster. Well,
Yeah, the
Beastmaster body
Beastmaster's
host.
dead, and then she's just shows Nyla the head on her shoulder that she kind of tossed to the side with Nyla.
I guess that's one job down.
No.
No, no.
No.
Funny story actually.
What?
He was using the body. Your shadowy friend had another shadowy friend, and the shadowy friend was using body as a for something. I don't know. They got another blood gem.
They've got the blood gem.
Please tell me if you're kidding.
Nope.
No. Is it? Why?
Okay, okay.
Why did you get sucked in? We needed you.
What? How should I know?
Oh, it was encased in
What?
this
Like
material,
what?
and he was just like, nope, it's mine. And he kind of just disappeared. But we did get a few answered. Answer any questions, I mean, questions answered. And, did you know Skia had a brother?
Those are great, by the way,
Suspected it.
Lance. I love those.
Yeah, they know each other, that's for sure.
That's bad. That's really,
And it
really
seems
bad.
like there's more of them from what I've heard. It seems like there is more. And they have great plans for power. Now,
You
power
know,
over
they
what?
have a blood gem too.
Yes, they do.
Aye.
There's
And it
four
was
more. Just like starts hyperventilating.
artificially
Mace slaps her.
they were created, honestly, from this amazing empire, which is now no longer currently operating. If we find your Lionheart, maybe, hopefully, I wouldn't mind actually trying to bring it back. This is quite lovely.
Are we done?
Are you good?
No, we're far from done. We got a lot to do.
Yeah, we, on another quest? Isn't that
If
Look over
crazy?
to Eddie. What we needed. You good, buddy?
She's, what's the word? Shoot. She's decent now.
Yeah, oh great. Hi.
Yes, hi, Dwindle. You good? You good, Eddie? Odd says covered in molten tube totes.
Yes, it is quite a big coat, so.
I'm curious. Who is this?
Oh, this is Nyla. She's one of our companions. She accidentally got sucked into her ring earlier by her shadowy friend. I think he was trying to protect her, honestly. But
Yeah, you
she's
know the
back out
shadowy
now.
dude that lived in the castle for a little bit? Yeah, it's like his brother. And, yeah, it's like, red versus blue, you know? Like, almost.
Well, what is that?
Yeah, what?
Not like, oh, like, just the colors. Like, hot versus cold. You know, like, ignore me. I'm sorry.
I've never heard that phrase before. Red versus blue.
Fire and ice.
Yeah, yeah. Why didn't you use that one?
But she's good. She's our group.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, do you want to be called Eddie or Your Highness or what? You're gonna be around with us.
King Lionheart. Would that be acceptable?
I am no king, and as you can see, there is no kingdom to rule. You may call me as you please.
Is that short for Edward?
No.
It's just a question. I'm sorry.
These are great gifts.
You good? How's your head feeling?
Not good.
Now, I'm not talking to you, Dwindle. I'm talking to Nyla, the one that just got thrown out of my chest.
Do you feel like you're all caught up on the situation?
No.
No,
It's okay. We have
but I also
plenty
feel
of
like I
time.
know too much. I want to know less.
That is
Tell me
fair.
about it. This just sits down. What have I gotten myself into? Oh, I know what will help this situation.
Dwindle, we are not carrying you.
Hey,
hope.
wait, question. If the armor was heated up, usually heat reduces alcohol. Like cooks it out almost.
No, did I accidentally cook your alcohol?
I keep this. I was seen around the forge. You should be fine.
Yes, it's a
No,
sealed
but
container.
it was directly heated.
Yeah, it
So
was
wouldn't it
direct.
reduce the Flemen broth in your horn?
It's also waterproof, so wouldn't it not
Honestly, I'm
escape?
just happy it didn't explode.
Oh.
Nyla's gonna eye his horn. Bye.
That's the condition of the
Oh yeah,
of the
we
alcohol.
almost killed each other too. It was
Sorry.
quite fun.
You
It
what?
wasn't. Why did you try to kill me?
Why?
I didn't mean to. You were
Oh,
just an easy target.
Yeah, 6 arrows
I
in my
feel
side
slightly
feels
offended.
great and like an easy target.
Says you. She shot me in the head.
Oh, hey, 6 for 1. I'll take the 1.
She shot me multiple times. What are you talking about? Half the time it just hit my head.
Honestly, I think Dwindle gets this one, considering I heated his metal. I could have
No,
made him into a barbecue.
it wouldn't smell very good, would it? Oh.
Smells
No,
great.
but honestly, I think he would have been delicious. He's got a lot of meat on him.
I
Yes.
feel
Aged
slightly
dwarf.
concerned.
Aged dwarf.
And now let's try to steal the horn out of Dwindle's hand.
Nope.
If you'd like.
He's got a pretty tight grip on that thing. Good luck. This is interesting.
What do I roll?
I will say sleight of hand first.
Alright. It's an 18.
That beats my passive so hard.
You managed to swipe it?
I'm gonna take a sip.
I love this. This horn has brought this alcohol has brought so much entertainment to this.
Funny enough, now that they're talking about him being heated metal, or having his metal heated, it is in fact a little further fermented.
So age.
Quadruple disadvantage this time.
So it's aged. So no,
it
is
is
considered
cooked,
normal now?
aged, and it's gotten rid of some of both the water and the alcohol.
Oh no.
So it's kind of just stronger in the fact that it's almost nastier, but at the same time it's lost a little bit of the actual hit to it. So it's relatively manageable now. It's manageable. Still sucks,
I love it.
but manageable. It burns a whole hell of a lot more going down, though.
He looks at it. Oh, hey, no drinking. Mine.
Too late.
Looks. Realizes. No.
Well,
Is it no longer a disadvantage? For a
funny
dwarf?
enough, there is no more roll.
No.
I ruined
Puts
the
it
alcohol
down.
so badly.
Just
What?
tears.
What
No.
happened to it?
No. 20 years of wasted life. No.
Sees
This
what's
is
happening, connects the dots, and slowly backs up.
this is supposed to be strong, Gwendol.
It's been ruined. 20 years of no. Go turn into a drunk. Not drunk. What is it? Like a sobbering. A sobber. Right.
Who have I just staked
Yeah.
the Lionheart future
A
on?
good,
A fun group.
a good
You know, our success rate is fairly good, though. It's the details that are a little lost.
Screw's back in the helmet. Just thank you for this wonderful present, gift, honor.
Well, I'm glad to be of service. Now, I must ask. If I am to travel with you all, where are we going?
First, back to probably the town.
Mm-hmm. We have to find the locket.
Then,
Yeah.
We must go back to
Ah.
Crestia and then back
Then
to
back-
And then back to crows.
turn in bounty for a head. Points down the head that's pouring blood on the ground. No, this guy's just moving the coins around. Oh, just the vault needs to be cleaned.
Nyla, this is the first you're seeing of this person. Before you stands a spirit. Though transparent, you can still kind of see the color that once was there, as you see piercing blue eyes and ginger flaming red hair upon his head. It looks to be a man between his early to mid-20s, and it looks like he's of royal descent based off of what he's wearing. He looks almost like the blonde man that you had seen when you had put the crown on. However, there are facial details on him that seem different. And he floats
think
about an
Now's
inch
like-
off the ground.
I don't think she's really gonna question it right now.
Probably not.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Susie. You can explain to the others about the importance of this vault not being found.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we need to come up with a
That's
plan for
actually
them.
a big question, which makes it. Are you the only one who could open this vault?
I'm the only one that knows how to.
On a scale of 1 to no, this vault's made. It's got the lighting of a dwarf. This is probably going to be one of the best vaults security systems in the world.
Well, it's good we're keeping you around then, isn't it, buddy?
So,
He
long
almost,
story
it almost looks
short-
like he passively thinks for a strong moment.
I look up to him. It's okay. I feel the same way sometimes.
Side eyes, Odiel.
No, it's an agreement. Yeah, no, you guys are a hassle a lot of the time.
But we do need to decide what we're going to do about the other group. Because they're going to want things.
I
Give
think
them.
that the few of them, they seem like great folk. And I think if a reward, possibly, or for example, a share of the final loot and not the loot, but the vault, a small share of the vault, could possibly convince them to maybe try and keep the secret. Long story short, Eddie, we're the scouting group and we are the first cleaners, I guess, and then the city comes back to, you know,
So other people will be here to try to find more and take more.
a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. But at least you have this very well hidden, so I don't see them finding the vault very easy.
This place is
But-
impossible.
But that does not mean it. Plus, they'll see the new items you just gave us.
Yeah, no, there's no way they're not gonna notice that.
I mean, mine can be hidden right now since I'm fully covered. But
Come on.
you
I'm
can't
not
hide your
magic.
hammer.
No, this thing's too beautiful to hide.
Wendell,
Mm.
hide your hammer.
Yeah. You see how giant that thing is.
Look, looks at the two. What are you talking about? I can't hide this. I don't wear cloaks. Looks in bag. Mm.
The only thing we can really offer them is the books. And I start
Uh,
thinking, and I go, I told
Shows
you
up.
something that belongs to your father.
Oh?
Eddie, these gifts are amazing, but could we possibly take a bit of coin? Would that be fair?
I have no use for it.
Maybe we can hopefully the goal is maybe satisfy them, if that makes sense, so that they feel, you know.
Take what you believe you will need, but leave whatever's left for the Lionheart.
Agreed.
There's no way we could take even a fraction of this.
No, but if we bring them enough artifacts for them to use, because that's what they're mostly looking for, is artifacts to show about this culture, about the kingdom. That's what they were mostly looking for. At least that's what they said.
If they wish for artifacts of the kingdom itself, then take the paintings.
Did you bring all the books I gave you, Wendell?
Yes, I have I think 15 of them.
Yes, we'll give them the books.
The painting should do it. You'd think, right?
Each of those paintings
They're
were commissioned by
priceless.
my father. They're easily 250 gold each.
How many paintings are there?
There are 5. And you can see each of the portraits upon the wall are actually each of the... It's got another one almost like the one in the main hall, but it seems like the original of a family portrait. You've got the king's portrait, the queen's portrait, Eddie's portrait, and then a portrait of the kingdom from a distance. A landscape picture of the kingdom.
About the same height and length of the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are very, very big. These would be very hard to carry around.
Look at the coin. Do the coins look like they're gonna have to be melted down to be used?
Coins look like they are of old currency.
So melted down to be.
You're not entirely sure.
I mean, gold is gold.
Yeah, but
looks-
didn't you also say there was plat?
Yes.
No, I know. We're definitely going for the platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Is the
Okay.
platinum old currency as well? I'd assume so.
Yes, all of it seems to be of some kind of old currency, minted with the same designs that you had found in the past, with the king's head on one side and the other side designed as well.
Is there bars?
No. No.
No.
Wait.
No gold. I'm thinking platinum bars, gold bars.
No, there are no platinum bars. There are a few gold bars in the corners, just to save space, but it looks like most of it is in coinage that has been collected.
Look, Eddie. May I?
Be my guest. As I said, I have no use for it.
He's taking every single gold bar.
That would be
We're
about
not
30.
Yeah. Yeah,
I-
and then
You
he's
need
going
help
to.
holding them?
Well, he's just putting it in the bag. And then he's going to leave 15. No.
Now
he's
he's gonna
leave-
try to
he's-
sneakily grab a few handfuls of platinum.
No, he's gonna take 20. He's gonna take 20, leave 10, and then
Yeah.
how much platinum is here? How much gold?
He's gonna take a handful of platinum
In
and like
gold?
look at Dwindle and just like hold it out to him. My debt repaid.
Oh, you son of
In gold, there's about 10 to 20,000
Oh.
Oh, total?
Indeed repaid.
in gold.
Oh, well, we gotta leave a lot then.
Mm-hmm.
There's
That's
a lot
just
less
in-
in here.
That's just in the mounds that you can see visibly.
Oh, this is a lot smaller book than I thought it was.
How much
So
platinum?
this-
Platinum. Looking over the mounds is a little difficult to get an exact number, but there are plenty.
Yeah, now let's gonna try to sneakily grab a few handfuls of platinum. Put them under it, like her coin purse. Also, this is
Yeah.
jumping topics a lot, but I keep on forgetting. Do you remember how me and May grabbed a couple of pouches of gold from that office, like a
Mhm.
lot of sessions back? I don't think we ever put that on our inventory. I
Oh,
don't
I
think
know.
we ever heard how much it was.
It's,
We grabbed it, right?
it's because you didn't get to keep it.
Oh, it was taken back office.
You did fall asip in
Oh,
the
yeah.
office.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't-
cool. I just
what-
wanted to double
That
check.
was.
Because, like, it definitely put it in my pocket. If it was taken back out, that's totally legit, but I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Bundle is I think I got 6 bags.
Hmm.
He's going to fill. There was 5 in the other party, right? 5 of them. He's going to fill 5 bags with 1,000 total,
Okay.
and then for himself, he's going to grab 100 platinum.
Mhm.
If there's more platinum, 250 platinum. 250 platinum would be great, but he's not trying to be too greedy here. He's already. We've already got so much. He's just trying to make it so.
And keep in mind, you have to carry all of this. back.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
How heavy is 250 platinum?
It's 50. Isn't 50 equals 1 pound?
Mm-hmm.
So every
Oh.
50 coins equals 1 pound.
So 5
Oh,
pounds.
then May is also going to grab 250 platinum. I feel that's fair. Minus, wait, how much? It's 10 gold equals a platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me see how much.
How much platinum is there?
There's
Yeah,
a
how
lot.
much is there? There's a lot.
Like more than we can carry back easily?
More than you could carry back easily.
Oh crap!
How-
We are going straight in platinum. And
How
is
much
there
gold
enough for
equals a
me?
pound?
Is there enough for me to grab 1,000 platinum? No. There can't really? Oh, good heavens!
I think I'm gonna grab a few hundred.
Yeah, a few hundred.
Yeah.
Wow, we went from just a little.
It's because they realize they're in the royal vault.
Mhm. How much is gold weigh per pound? Like, how many
It
50
does-
coins per 1 pound.
And that's for platinum too?
Yep.
Okay.
That's for all coins.
Okay.
We're going to be punished so hard for how much we take.
I'm just saying, if you want to look like a walking lighthouse,
Seriously. That's
I already
not taking that much.
I
You've
already
already
have.
got the books in your stuff. You've got the gold in your.
I have 20 gold ingots.
Yeah.
That's already. I'm just gonna go be happy with 300 platinum.
I'm going
only
to fill
300.
my entire
Only
side
300.
bag.
Only- so 1,000. Is like I hopefully this can buy them off.
If you all would like to look like walking lighthouses, feel free. Take as much as you like. I'm not going to stop you.
It'd be
And that's-
amazing if there's a bag.
I'm gonna do
Ugh.
whatever I can fit into one purse, like make it subtle, as well as I don't want to be
Right.
obvious about grabbing it.
Yeah, I'm not leaving to
I don't know how
like
much can I
full
fit
max
into it.
capacity. I'm not leaving like I'm going like I'm gonna be at like 60%, which I am roughly there. So
I'm walking away from the group into a corner so I can be able to grab coins as the cloak falls. Someone owes me a new shirt.
Does she have
make
mending?
it short.
Isn't this
Follow
exactly what
me?
you can do with mending?
He's just gonna money dive. I
One
only
of
have
those
one
is-
chance at doing this. I might as well get it out of the way.
Oh no, it's just
You hear a loud thunk as May lands hard into solid coinage, as unlike what the fairy tales and cartoons say, money
A lot
does
of-
not move like water.
Bonk
placed it-
had.
let's place the
Store that.
5.
Wait, yeah, that's right.
Yikes.
Mending is a cantrip. I forgot. I thought it was a spell and I was out of spell slots. So while I'm in the corner, I'm casting mending on my shirt.
Okay.
Oh, that works. That works. Smart. Smart.
Well, it's my only shirt. And you're gonna need your cloak back.
Yeah, Eddie
Yeah,
is just gonna be
purple.
sitting next to Eddie. Thank you again for leading us here, and I'm hoping this is enough. Right, points at this to in what I have in my bag to satisfy them as well, so that they can keep this secret and not talk about the vault.
And the paintings. I yell.
At the same time, we gotta keep the paintings safe. That's really hard to do with bringing it back for over a week's travel over snow.
As I said, do with it what you will. I'm dead.
It's still disrespectful.
You'll feel more alive with us, buddy.
I think he already knows. He feels the regret. I call over to Eddie. Hey, Eddie, I have a question for you. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep calling you Eddie because you are dead. So your kingdom's not here right now, so I don't have to call you Your Highness.
I'm.
Sorry. Not
As
sorry.
I already told all of you, you may call me what you like.
So as you stated before, I have something of your father's. What do you want me to do with it? Do you want me to leave it here at the boat? Or do you want them? Do you know what the item is?
Whatever it is of a king long past.
Yes, but it's a significant thing.
Then do with it what you will.
But you're wanting the lion hearts to come back, and I need that in there. Buddy, it's the crown. I mean, I know how to make a new
Crowns.
crown, but still.
Crowns can be redesigned, created, made. It matters not.
It's also a crown that killed all of us.
We're not going to talk
I'm
about
not
that.
sure if that's something that you want to pass on to anyone else.
We're not going to talk about
Oh,
that. Okay. I guess that counts from my third. Guess I'll be happy with that crown, that's for sure.
so does he know that the gold bars cost quite a bit?
The gold bars are a normal gold bar.
So like 1 pound, 5 pounds, 10 pounds.
About a pound of gold, yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
So they're about.
There's 50.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the actual price for it. It's either 2,500 or 50.
If a pound of gold is like coin is
50
it would
coins.
make sense if it were
50 golds per
50.
pound.
Okay. And I got
Oh.
20 pounds of it. 20 times 50 equals
1,000.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
1,000. That's
Once May is done swimming in money, she
350 platinum. Or 500
stands
platinum.
back up towards where they were and asks Eddie, "By the way, what were the items for earlier? You asked if... Well, you said you didn't know if they were any help."
There are different things to help on your journey. They're simple items that we had collected as a family over the years and never had any use for. One of them is helpful. But the potions, the scrolls, each of them has their own uses, and I'm sure you can find a way of using them. If you'd like, I can tell you what they are, or if you have magic to determine that yourself, then I'm certain you can do that.
It would be helpful to know what they are, unfortunately.
Well, the mandolin that I handed you, I don't know if any of you have the ability, but it's an instrument of the bards. The mandolin is magic. It's a useful item. If you don't have any use for it, then I can put it back and bring something that is of equal use.
I can play the lyre. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if those skills are like the same or transferable, but maybe.
I apologize then. I will put this back and I will bring something else really quickly. But the scrolls are of 1st level, 3rd level, and 7th level.
What? What?
The 1st level, I believe the spell that my father was given was Charm Person. The 3rd level, I will say that it was given to my father as a gift in case he needed to use it to escape a situation. I believe the spell is Blink. The 7th spell, or the 7th level spell scroll, was something also given to my father from the elves. They said that as a human, they know that he is quite frail and easily hurt or killed, and they gave him a regeneration.
We can fix your wings.
Don't
The
her wings work?
potions, I'm not entirely sure if they are any use, but the yellow one is a potion of speed, and the purple one is a potion of mind reading. I hope that will be of some use.
You are a very friendly spirit.
I am very dead,
Absolutely.
with no use for any of these items any longer.
I know. So, very nice.
500 platinum. 20 bars of gold. I'm
Good.
pretty good.
Odd only took 100 platinum, 500 gold. It's not taking a lot. Can I roll perception to see what else is in the room? I'm just curious.
Man, I'm looking for
I would
shields.
also like to roll perception.
Sure.
Not looking for
That's an
or
18.
Heck yeah,
Boy.
dirty 20.
18, dirty 20.
Two dirty 20s this time.
holy crap. Yeah. 23.
Aye, aye, aye.
The group can see that within this space there are a number of mounds of currency. There are a number of slightly rusted armors. There are a number of slightly rusted but beautiful weaponry that were likely gifts to the royal family. They're not magical, they're not special. These armors and weaponry have simply sat here on stands. As well as that, there are a few old shields that were specially designed specifically around the idea of Lionheart, as each of them have the same crest that was in the room, or the throne room that you all had seen before. There are a number of other different displays, like display items, though it seems that Eddie has left them alone entirely. Bracelets, amulets, a few other spell scrolls. There is one display with a blade that stands and sort of just sits there spinning slowly, and it seems to float just above the top of the podium. It seems overall that this place really is just a vault for things that they either did not wish to leave out or things that they found to be valuable to the family.
Watch just continuously trying to look for anything else that's draconic. She's like, this can't be the only thing in here that's draconic. Oh, this makes sense. Cool.
Is trying to find anything interesting. He's not really looking for like, ooh, I want more. No, he's like, I'm looking for something more interesting that tells a story, or something interesting like
And you got a
amulet.
23.
It's more of respectfully looking around, like, oh, this is amazing. This is.
Well, as I said, a lot of that is around here. Quite a bit of the spectacle is beautifully made armors that have grown a little old, weaponry that has grown old. And keep in mind, all of these are in different makes as well, from Dwarven to Draconic to Elven to even going as far as Orcish and Goblin. But it seems that a lot of the races genuinely seemed to look up to this king and were willing to give him gifts, if not looking up to him, fearing him, or respecting him, or something. Whatever it was, they gave him gifts for this.
Is there any gems?
There are a number of gems, yeah.
Can he collect? Can he find 2 of each?
It seems that the
emerald,
gems
diamond.
themselves have actually been separated from the mounds of currency and have been kind of set off to the side in their own display cases. It's not like they're specific to each and every single one, but a large display case with a pillow inside, almost like a jeweler, but just each one spaced perfectly to fit about 50 gems in each of these 7 different display cases.
With a 20 free, does he find any adamantine?
No.
A single ingot. I was kind of hoping to find 1 ingot. Same time, this seems amazing, but still, adamantine's on a whole other level.
Not here.
So, I remember back out in the main castle and everything, we found those animatronics. Are there any kind of machines or technology here in the vault that I found with my 18?
Looking around, you would notice statues that are flush in the wall. Statues.
Ooh.
Upon closer inspection, you would notice that they are almost exactly like the automatons that you had seen before.
I'm gonna one.
You'd like to climb about 25 feet up?
Nope. Never mind. I turned Eddie. How did you guys make those? By the way, you guys were very advanced back then. Or did someone else make them for you?
We
Which
had
that would make
somebody
more
make
sense.
them for us.
Sense.
The
Very
first
cool.
one.
Why are they so high up?
The first one was a gift to the family. However, after we had noticed how strong and useful they were, we asked the same person who made them for us before to make them again. And they became an official advisor to my father. He was the creator of all of our security. He and his apprentice.
Who is this?
Are you speaking of the creator of the automatons?
Yeah, them too. But also the advisor and the apprentice.
The advisor and the creator of the automatons are one and the same.
Oh, yes. Yes. Sorry. I'm still stuck looking at these deities. But yes, please continue.
The creator of the automatons was somebody who called himself a scientist. A one Jeremy Thorne.
That's a cool name.
Mm-hmm.
His apprentice, I believe, was a young woman. She was new to the lands here. And she smelled of the wilds. I saw the Wild Mount poster in the back of James' background, and my brain said, Wilds, Wild Mount. She smelled of wilds. I believe that she came from the northeast. The continent to the northeast. But I believe he called her Shira, Shia, Shayna. It's been some time since I heard their names. Jeremy Thorne I remember clearly, however, though. Even as a young boy, his automatons were awe-inspiring.
Humans? Dwarves? Elves?
He was an elf.
Ah,
There's a chance. There's a chance.
People mistaken him for a drow, but he said
crap.
that he was no drow. He said he was a high elf of some kind.
They do live for a long time.
But his apprentice was definitely human of some kind.
Alright, gang. Do we have everything?
I wanted to look at the amulet. Because Maze has no use for potions and spells. She doesn't like using them.
Please don't.
How? He's mostly going
She never
for...
took it.
No, I handed it to you so I could take the claw.
You handed me what?
I handed you the, because I know Dwindle didn't take any of it, basically, because it was all magic and knitting, almost, except for the potions. So I handed you whatever he handed me, so basically you're holding all of it.
Oh, yeah, May doesn't use spells. Like, she very rarely uses spells. Unless
Casually
they're in dire need.
there's a rich
I went to spells. Especially that link spell, I want it.
I'll
Does he
trade
find
you
any
for the
rings?
claw.
No, you can keep it.
There are a
Can I
number
roll
of
investigate?
rings. It's
Okay,
easy
you
to
can
find them.
have it.
There are a number of rings and amulets. They're not exactly hidden.
He's going to grab any dwarf make ones, and he's gonna grab
All of them are within glass display cases.
openable.
Mm-mm.
Still locked. Do they look magic?
It looks mechanical for the most part, but it looks like they're all still locked. It does not look like they have been opened in a very long time as well.
Like the same thing with the gems as well, then. Oh. Is there 7 rings in there?
Just about. In
Can
each
I
display
live with
case,
that
at
or
least.
destroyed?
There are only 2 display cases of rings, however. It looks like rings are not a thing that were openly given to the king as much as other gifts. It looks like gold, platinum, currency, weaponry, fancy things here and there were a lot easier to give than rings, as from what you saw in the paintings, from the memory, and the simple looking around
Memory.
at him, it like in the paintings and stuff like that, and in the memory, it does not look like he has ever worn rings or jewelry of any kind other than his crown and his wedding band.
Alright. We're just gonna let it catch up here shortly. I wonder, Nyla, can you cast attack magic?
On what? Sure.
And Jones is going to walk over. Hey, you
Yeah?
can see magic, right? That's how you found all
Sure.
these books. Can you do that
Uh-huh.
again?
On what?
Well, you could just look and see it magic, right?
Well, I have to cast a spell. It'll take me a little bit of time.
Yeah, cast your spell.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you want me to look at?
No, I'm not really interested in taking anything more. I just want to know how magic-y this is, and pulls out the amazing hammer.
Okay. I can also identify it if
Oh
that's
yeah.
better.
I don't want to. I want to figure it out myself personally.
Okay, you just want to know if it has magic?
Yeah, I want to know how much magic. Yeah.
I think I can do that. I'm gonna start ritual casting detect
I will.
magic.
I would look at our little fairy friend. She's got something. I can hardly tell magic, but that thing gives off vibes. A
What
lot of
thing?
vibes.
So you are casting Detect Magic
Uh-huh.
while everybody is searching? Alright. You are blinded at first by the magic in here.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Also, I'm ritual casting it, so it doesn't take a spell slot. So take me a sec.
Wait, why is Dwindle staring at Odd?
He said, "Don't look at odd,"
Oh,
because you can't tell really much magic, but at the same time, it's like that thing gives vibes.
I give
So-
vibes.
Oh, he's talking about the item.
Oh, the claw.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. Still hates magic, but at the same time, he knows magic when he sees it, most likely.
Also, I might not be paying attention to it at the moment, but does Odd still have the ring?
You haven't passed it back yet, and I haven't
Okay.
said anything. I'm just waiting. I'm not gonna like try to push it on you or anything. I'm just like,
Yeah.
so you should probably ask for it once you're done with the ritual, please.
Yeah. She's probably gonna cast Locate Object to be more subtle about it. After she's done with the detect magic stuff.
You probably don't have to, because you probably realize where you popped out of.
I don't know if I would exactly.
So
Oh yeah. Um.
he's gonna ask Eddie, are these rings special? For example, I kind of want to give some of them to my kids.
They are special in the sense of they were handcrafted by craftsmen across the world. They're not magic, if that's what you're asking.
I was most so perfectly fine gifts for Christmas then, or really good Christmas gifts then.
If you wish to have them, how many are you wishing to take?
One for each of the kids, so 7.
You can do that. Just point out which ones you're wanting and I will reach in.
For 7, and then we will 7.
There are a number of different makes. If you'd like, you can simply say that you point out 7 and he reaches in and grabs them for you. Okay.
Does he see any special ring? No, he's not going for magical, but he's just looking for something dwarven make that would actually fit him.
A number of them are. I'd say a solid half of them are of dwarven make, actually.
He's not gonna. He's gonna point out the dwarven ones, and he's going to look for. Is there any of them that just look beautiful but basic, like not like intricately designed? He's just a nice calm piece.
There is.
Yeah, I would like this one if I could. someone special.
Do you plan to propose, my friend?
It goes up a bit red. However, she's the one who proposed, but wouldn't be. Maybe. Is not looking toward any of them. He's actually red.
Well, if you
We've been seeing each other for about half a century now, so.
well, he then takes the ring and a matching one and holds them out to you.
He nods and puts them in a deep pocket.
I'm
Right.
sure that my parents' first engagement rings will work wonderfully.
Oh, oh, I'm not. He just goes to take him out. No, this should stay in the family. That's special. You don't know.
There is
I'm
no
honored.
family to keep it within.
Well, you're wanting your family to. Does a wide arm. This is.
Then give it to the Leonhardt that you find, if you find them.
Oh,
Until
we're
then,
gonna find him. He tries patting him. Well, you're right.
until then,
Sorry.
they're yours.
Thanks.
Odd's gonna also grab one of the rusted shields that has the emblem on it and one of the rusted swords, going, this with one of the art pieces should be enough for artifacts for now. For them.
I was gonna cast Locate Object on the ring.
Okay.
You find it
Even though I know where
very
it is.
quickly. You find it very quickly.
Yes.
Major bullseye just on Odd's chest. And Odd just feels a random tingle on her chest.
I was gonna
It's
go up
sitting-
and quietly ask, "Hey, can I get the ring back?"
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Sitting
Thank you.
at the door. Just
Big suggestion. You should entrust someone to it for when you disappear again, because those two were crazy last time you did that. So. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, don't be. You didn't know you were gonna do it. But I'm just saying, you should tell one of us that if that happens again, who gets the ring? Because that one over there, points to Dwindle, puts you in a box. And then that one over there, points to May, smash said box. And then almost left your ring. So, yeah, and I'm just saying, to avoid chaos in the future, appoint someone pointing to one of them. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Starts walking away. That doesn't mean appoint me. I don't want another shirt ruined.
Looks at Eddie. So, do you feel a draw to points to the claw?
I don't believe I feel a whole lot of anything.
I don't know how magic works. I'm just trying to be helpful. just get there.
That was my attempt at humor.
No. No. Oh, you're sorry.
You're getting there, buddy.
I hate magic. Some magic good,
Um,
most magic bad.
so
I
wait.
wanted to.
Nope, go ahead, Tiff.
No, you're okay.
No, you go. You go.
It's just about loot. You can.
No, you go ahead.
It's
No,
just
trust
about
me.
loot.
Do the loot before I do my thing, 'cause my thing might ruin all of this. So, go ahead.
I just wanted to look at stuff because I don't know. I haven't been able to. So
Feel free.
I wanted to look at the amulets and stuff.
There are a number
Is
of
there
them.
anything
Some of
there?
them look decorational. A number of them are decorational, but there are those that are of magic, as the magical ones seem to give off a magical aura and seem a little bit more well protected, somewhat.
Okay.
It looks like there are about 3 of them.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Eddie, what are these?
Well, they're gifts from. They're gifts from mage friends that my father had. They're helpful, but one of them is a bit of a joke.
What would that be?
The Amulet of Plains. It's an interesting item, but there's always a chance of going somewhere you don't want to. My father only kept it because of the fact that the mage that created it for him and explained it was a joke and not to use it. As there's, as I said, always a chance of it going awry and going somewhere you certainly do not want to go in any span of the word. Death is
But in
a
a quick,
constant, imminent possibility with that amulet.
sounds like a funny joke indeed. What about the other two?
The other 2 are a amulet of health and an amulet of proof against detection and location. The amulet of
I
health
take the
basically
help.
the amulet of health basically just makes you hardier. It doesn't do a whole lot, but it helped my father when he was having a health crisis. The second one basically was just because he was royalty and the mage that gave it to him thought that it might help in his family excursions as a means of making sure he was not simply killed in the streets.
It's a
What a smart idea.
It's kind of waste, Eddie.
But
I'm
what?
sorry. It just occurred to me. It just running to me as well. Hey, real quick. Do you guys have? Is it? I don't know. But in your time, was there magical doohickeys that maybe helped with space or maybe shrunk stuff down? Because I'm just thinking. I'm looking over the bag. He's got a full bag of books. Just lots of items. I was just thinking maybe if there was a way to shrink it or.
I can take a couple of the books back.
It's just I don't want the books to get ruined, you know.
Well,
Yes, I am totally asking for one of the 2 items that you know that I would love. That provide no additional need, no combat, just help in general.
well, if I'm not mistaken, let me check something really quick. And he actually begins floating up into the ceiling before
I'm not
disappearing
gonna
entirely.
lie. That counts. Sorry, I'm just thinking if there's a way we can have. Because you've seen how big my sled is and how much stuff we already have on it. Oh no, spit.
Yeah, I was gonna try to
No.
break into the case so that she can grab the health thing to give to May.
Feel free to roll an investigation to try and find the locking mechanism that actually unlocks it.
Alright,
Why don't we just wait until he comes back?
where's the find at? 15.
You find that out of the 4
Was there-
locks that are on it, one of them does seem to actually connect to the case.
Cool.
There's
I'm gonna
4
try picking it.
locks. There's 4.
Each of these display cases has a lock on each side of the case. However, it does not look like all of them function.
Ah. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna try picking the lock.
Sleight of hand.
14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Is just standing a bit back because he doesn't want to be anywhere near this place if Eddie comes back.
Was there any other weapons or anything around? Like actually like magical items? Or
Yeah,
no?
that
What are
spinning
the-
sword.
What are the elements of D&D, James? Do you remember how many there are off the top of your head?
Thunder, fire, necrotic, radiant, lightning.
No, just the actual elements. The ones that are considered elements, not not
actual
radiant,
elements,
necrotic.
radiant. Those are 2. They're considered. Okay, fire, lightning, earth. Though it's very situational.
Well, I mean, like
Air,
the
so just-
damage types, the actual
Oh, just-
elemental damage types. If I'm not mistaken, it's
It's free have damage. Unless you
I
want to
have my
go,
sword elements.
unless you want to go into the little side thing like thunder and whatnot. It's free.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. Because I have absorb elements.
all right. What is the fourth
There's
one?
What is that? Acid, cold,
Acid.
fire, lightning,
Lightning.
Forget
It
about
is.
that.
thunder.
I'm taking
Entirely
lightning
about
damage,
acid.
aren't I?
I can tell.
So as you try to pick the lock of the display case in the Royal Vault, you find it to be a little bit more difficult than you imagined. And as you hear a click, you believe it's unlocked. Until it is then followed by a slow, growing, buzzing noise that then seems to shoot up your arms as you are electrocuted by the lock itself. You take 11 damage of lightning damage.
Oh,
11?
just wait for Eddie. He's already been so kind in helping us. Just not.
You're sweet. And I'm out of spell slots. I can't heal you.
Yeah, it can heal me.
Looks at Hammer. No Hammer. Maybe this can help. Magic healing hammer. Lady Bonks, feel anything?
There is no healing effect, you've just been bonked.
Ow.
I will find out what the scene does eventually.
Good job.
I don't know if you stream can hear, but they said a good job. I know.
Never not relevant.
Fucking love that noise. I don't know what it is, but I cannot keep character when I hear that noise. I can't. Fucking love that noise. I don't know what it is. I just love it. I don't know. It's so weird. It just has a joyful reaction from me every time.
It's contagious.
But
It does sound very joyful and very innocent, but sure, yeah, very
Good job.
heartbeat.
Good job. Good job.
Has Eddie come back yet?
yes, actually,
Since
He
Listen, what you
he
do?
comes back a few moments later, holding a small baggie, a leather pouch.
Yeah, I know exactly what this is, but yeah.
As he's scratching his chin with one hand and holding it in the other, and he just kind of lands where he was, still an inch above the ground. I believe this is what you were talking about.
This. Looks at the bag.
Inside, it looks like a normal bag.
You know exactly what I'm gonna do. He's going to reach in. Sniffin is going to grab the bag.
And you're turning it inside out?
Yes.
Beautiful. I need a deck save from everybody.
Oh,
What?
Yes! Danger sense? No, I don't want it. I don't want danger sense. I'm right at it.
I have looked at Danger Sense and I have gone through it. Danger Sense is from things that you expect or can see. This is a trap or effect that you, or a spell effect or trap that you technically started but were not expecting or can see, because this happens as you pull it out or pull it outside.
20.
22.
A nat
I got-
1.
Yeah, nat 20 plus 4, so that's 24.
Holy cow.
Okay.
Just, what is this? Oh.
As Dwindle pulls the bag of holding inside out, everything that was inside the bag of holding is then launched at high velocity out of the bag of holding's extra dimensional plane. And as the king apparently was the owner of this bag of holding,
Oh.
he kept means of protecting himself within, and a number of them just in case. As a number of longswords come flying from the bag, followed by shields.
Ooh, these should be in really good condition because they're inside the bag.
Anybody that got below a 14 is taking 5 piercing damage. Except Eddie, who has a sword fly through him, and he just... That is strange.
You're telling me.
Oh, what?
So
I
every
just
time I
hit
do,
the
every time I do this, it comes out. Does it? Nothing. Oh,
When
what
you-
the-
No.
When you turn the bag inside out, all of its contents are, in fact, thrown from the bag.
Oh.
Otherwise, if you wish to put something in it or retrieve it, you slide your hand in, think of what it is that you are wanting, and pull your hand out.
Alright, picks up a coin.
It disappears.
Coin. What?
Oh my god.
Coin.
You pull
I
out
think
a
I'm
singular
knocked
coin.
down. I don't think
Oh
I
my
got
gosh,
healed.
no.
I don't think
I'm-
I got healed after the fight.
I'm
No, I
healing me
healed
real
you.
quick.
You healed me?
Yeah, I gave you. I didn't give you a lot, but I gave you.
I believe it was 8 health
8.
points.
Yep,
Oh, I
I
was
gave
at
you
8. Okay. Yep, never mind. We're fine.
So you have 3 left.
Yeah.
Do
As
any
well
of the
as
swords and weapons look interesting? Just
The
very
swords-
diary.
The swords appear to be normal longswords. It seems like he had just kept them in there as extras just in case.
Still in good condition?
They're in pretty good condition. They were magically kept within the bag, so they're relatively good condition. Other than a few dents and bends and chips in the blades themselves, as if they've been used here and there, they seem in decent condition.
Hey, Dwindle. And I
As
put a
well
few
as
things
that,
in
you
your bag.
also look around the floor now, and you see there is about another 100 to 150 gold pieces that have just kind of hailed out of the bag alongside the swords, but they hurt, like getting hit by a ball of hail, but not as much as, a sword piercing into your body.
Neat. Just gonna
Um,
put. I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to do
cast
an
Cure
inventory.
Wounds on May after that.
This is
I
amazing.
appreciate it.
This is good magic. You see, this is what people should always make magic for.
You get 19 points of HP back.
Yes, thank you, Nyla.
You're welcome.
I got.
That was a good roll.
Heck yeah, buddy. Okay. Oh, shoot. May's gonna look at Eddie and after getting like knocked to the floor due to swords, like, would you mind if I took those amulets?
As those were gifts,
Just the regen one,
the
if
one for the
possible.
health I can certainly give you. I have no issue with that. The other two I
Yeah.
am uncomfortable giving away.
She really needs the health one.
Yeah.
Well, it will not help you regenerate any health, but it will help you to be healthier overall. It will naturally strengthen your body's constitution to make you overall healthier. It has no
Yeah.
healing effects, sadly.
Oh. Alrighty.
That's
Well,
That's a completely different item, which is broken.
However, I am happy to give that one to you if you so need it. The others need to stay, as the Amulet of Plains, as I said, is very dangerous. I do not wish that upon any of you. But
yeah, no thank you.
the Amulet of Defense Against Location is actually what's hiding this vault now.
That thing needs to stay.
Mm-hmm.
That thing,
Yeah.
that thing needs to stay
Yep.
forever.
Yep. That's it.
Fortunately, yes.
Alright. I can give you the amulet, though. And he slides his hand into the case, pulls out the amulet, and holds it out to May. If any of you need it, feel free, but it is an amulet of health. As I said, it will make your body physically healthier and will help you, but it's not much more than that.
Thank you, anyways.
You
Much
can add an
appreciated.
amulet of health to your inventory.
Nice.
Wendell is just messing around with the bag of holding. Looks at a painting. Looks at this thing. Look at this painting. Look at this thing.
Yeah, I was bringing one of the paintings over to you, going, "Put this in there, please.
Let me
I
try
don't
it.
want to
Just try
carry it."
Yeah, I don't think it'll
The
fit in the
amulet
strap.
of health does require attunement. Your constitution score is 19 while you wear this amulet. It has no effect on you if your constitution is 19 or higher without it.
Okay.
It's amazing. It's my favorite rare amulet in the game.
And
It's
James, you
amazing.
have added the Dwarven Thrower.
Mhm.
Okay.
And the bag of holding.
What's my claw thing? Or do I
That-
just call it the claw?
The claw. That thing's special.
You will
That's
add
it.
the golden
Ah.
claw to your inventory, but I will. That's something you will write down for right now. I will be putting together that item, as I have yet to finish it entirely.
I'm terrified of things an artifact.
Noted. Don't try to use it until you're done making it.
Well, you wouldn't have to anyway, which is good. But well, hopefully at least.
And one more thing. I really hate to ask, but what is that? And she points to the sword.
That is a dancing blade. It was offered to my mother.
A dancing blade. Does it like do the
It's-
whoops?
It's a blade that attunes to its wielder and as the wielder wishes and is able, it can dance on the battlefield alongside them. The wielder can wield their own weaponry as they have the sword floating around them as if they were wielding it.
Really? I suppose that's not something I could ask for.
That is
then.
not something that I am willing to give up. The rest is for my father, but that was the one gift specifically made for my mother.
That's beautiful.
I'm just
Very
gonna
well.
say this vault has Lance has loaded this vault up. It
It's a royal vault.
so
It's not like I expected y'all to roll on the D100 table to go, hey, can I meet the royal family?
yeah, it's just a bunch
Ooh.
of my favorite items.
Is there any cups?
No. Any
Is
cups?
there any
Any cups? Hold up, that question just clicked. What do you mean cups? What?
cups?
Cups. Because sometimes royalties have like certain, um,
A chalice.
chalices, cups,
Goblet.
Oh.
goblets. Yeah. So I'm like, is there any of those things? I'm just curious because I saw my drinking horn, so I was like, wait a minute.
A chalice worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Well,
Put the ice cube in it.
you know
Drink
what?
like royalty.
You know what? There are. There are a few sitting on shelves along the walls, but they look mostly decorational. And a little dusty.
I've already gotten so much.
Like I said,
He's
Oh, just one cup.
he's just messing around at this point. Like he's having a great time messing with the bag, opening up the bag randomly, pointing it, with just shoving piles of coin in, and then just.
Did you try to put the picture, the painting in yet?
No. Or
well,
the
it's
weapons.
good that
like,
you haven't, as the painting will not fit.
Is it
Oh.
stretched canvas? Because then you could just cut it out or unstaple it or whatever it takes and roll it up.
I'm not an artist, so I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, you would just take the canvas,
Yeah, usually there's a canvas that's basically like cloth or leather that you could take off the frame and then roll it up.
Mhm.
At least if it's good art.
yeah. This is
Probably.
old art, so it would probably.
Yep.
Yeah, it'd probably rip apart, honestly.
Alright.
Does everybody have things that they like so far? Because I'm about to roll for something that might mess us up.
Yeah,
Depending
mine
on
is
what
totally bored at this point.
Question.
Oh.
I was gonna
Do I
grab one of
see
the
any
books from.
bracers?
Hmm?
No, I was making the joke. Do I see any bracers?
Funny enough, no.
Odile, May gave you back everything except for the scroll with the spell blink on it. The third level spell.
Is there any pretty javelins?
Yeah, I was like, that's the one I want.
There
This
are a
is it.
number of
This is
weapons.
I want this. You can take this back.
Javelins,
Yeah, I
funny
was
enough,
grabbing-
aren't one of them.
Oops.
Any kind of awesome looking daggers?
You okay?
It doesn't look like anybody that wanted to give the king a gift gave them daggers.
Yeah.
It looks mostly like haughty weapons, long swords, warhammers, great axes, lances. Stuff you'd normally see a king wielding.
A bow?
There are a few bows.
Any spears?
There are about 2 spears, yeah.
Anything of worth? Like actual
None of them are magic. It looks like they're
not
mostly
like
decorational.
magic, but any they're mostly decorated. Okay, never mind.
He's
I don't
going
need
to
it.
grab a decorational bow. put in the bag. I think the Elfie would like this. That would help.
Is there anything else that you would like to add to your collection? As Eddie has now just kind of been sitting here watching all of this happen and is just...
Nyla's been reading for the past several minutes.
I start thinking and going,
Grabbed one of the books from Dwindle and started reading.
Is anybody watching the entrance? Because I don't think we actually closed the entrance behind us.
Wait.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if anybody's started coming down those stairs or anything.
Okay.
Is there any special looking gem?
Any special looking gems?
Yeah. He's looking for pretty much decorational.
There are two.
Armor.
There are two gems that seem a little more special than the others.
Hey, what are these?
Elemental gems given to my father.
Oh, I do not want to touch these. Thank you. That sounds like something that should not be in my hands.
The red and
Unless...
blue gems glow lightly. Probably not.
Yeah, that is not a good idea to have anywhere near me. Thank you. I was just looking to get a single gem, black diamond if possible, for an amazing kingly gift for later on, for making into a weapon.
Well, we have a number of gems that you can choose from.
Anything that you wouldn't think a second thought for getting rid of. I'm just... You've already given so much, and we are internally...
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so... You know what? No, thank you. No. You've already given us so much, and I'm beyond grateful, and I will make sure...
What kind of gem are you looking for?
A ruby, sapphire, emerald,
that's easy.
Or diamond. Or
Take your
black
pick.
diamond.
You've got square cut, circle cut, diamond cut, rectangle cut, dodecahedron cut.
A dodecahedron. Or what's this one? I forgot. Like the D10. I forgot what the D10 is.
Dodecahedron.
Yeah, I'll take a couple dodecahedrons.
He's got one of them in the case.
Yeah, that would turn out great. Just for the pommel.
Okay. He takes out the dodecahedron ruby and sets it in your hand.
Thank you. This is it. No more. I can't. Must be grateful. Takes out a lot of the coins and starts putting some of the stuff back. No. Greed has gotten a bit better me. No.
You all are very interesting.
I got a 16 on my perception.
16. It doesn't sound like anybody's coming down. However, now that you all have kind of moved about in the space and looked around and done your searching and finding and grabbing and putting back and so on and so forth, you've now moved to where you are looking back towards the entrance and kind of looking around the room. Above the entrance, you see what seems to be a griffin, a statue of a griffin, with its wings sprawled in a circle, and a broken egg.
Oh.
shattered, as if something hatched.
Bang. Run. Run. Run.
And we've been in this room for a while. Uh-huh. Are we getting a new pet?
Please no. Please us. We don't have the help for this. Has it been an hour?
It wouldn't be a short rest considering you've been doing a lot with the lifting and moving and carrying. It's a
Yeah,
lot
and you
more
spend
than...
time with it too.
So, Eddie also kind of looks to the now concerned Odile and then up to the egg. Ah! Wonderful. We should leave.
I second this notion. Guys, let's go.
I've
Now.
heard.
We should leave. Like now.
Nyla looks up in her book. Huh?
No. Nyla, Nate, let's go. Let's go.
Bip
Now.
grabs,
Now.
scoops a coin, just goes
Yes.
real
Oh,
quick.
Dwindle. You said you scoop coin?
No.
You sure?
He's got plenty. Yes. Yes. As much as I would love to literally fill the bag of holding like that, no.
I'm already starting up the stairs with the stuff I have. I'm like, nope.
Eddie was
Yeah,
very...
we're leaving. I didn't need anything else anyways.
Maybe dropping a lot of the coins back was a good thing. Yeah, it's a great idea.
Eddie, lock the door. Eddie?
And as you all exit, Eddie begins trying to close the safe, the vault. And as it closes, you can see some of the mounds move as something shifts. And as it closes, the gold falls down from the mounds just enough to see scales.
Run.
And with
We're
that,
not getting a long rest. We're running.
and with that, we come to the end of this episode of the Journey of Grandiasha. Thank you all for joining us. We ran a little late this time, so players, do you want to do the Wisp Whispers, or would you rather we just cut it now, as it is late?
Need to go to bed.
Yeah, I need to go to bed.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I would.
Well,
I would love to, but I need sleep.
Turn in next time as we run away for our lives.
Let's see how many times we trip and fall.
thank you all for joining us on this
We're looking
episode
at night.
of the Journey of Grandiasha. And thank you, Nyla, for coming back. We are so happy to have you. Thank you all for following the Wisps, and remember, follow the Fireflies. You never know what stories they may have to tell, but if you follow them into the woods, well, a campfire is waiting for you. So, you all have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful night. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for joining. And we hope to see you next week in the Will-O-Wisp Woods for another episode of the Journey of Grandiasha.